Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
Yeah. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's the social norm. Today's episode is called Let's Talk About Marriage. Now, before we even get into this episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of our videos. You know, me and Beans do our videos every Monday and Friday around this time. All right, appreciate y'all. Now, Beans, the reason I came up with this episode discussion, because I was talking to my sister.
Okay.
We was talking about a whole bunch of nonsense up and down, whatever, it don't matter. But we came around talking about marriage. And we started talking about how, you know, men and women. And my sister tells me what men ain't doing right. And I say, you know, I got to fight back for the men. I tell you what I think women ain't doing right. Now, granted, you and me have had this discussion of men and women. Men shouldn't tell women what they should be doing, and women shouldn't be telling men what we should be doing, right?
Yes.
We should be telling ourselves. Men should be
Yes.
telling men what they should be doing.
Yes.
And when now when it comes to marriage, I have my stance on it. I personally don't feel no man should get married to a woman unless he's ready. It should never be a woman being just it wants marriage and a man shouldn't. Because I feel like in America, marriage benefits the woman so much more in so many different categories than a man. It benefits a man too in some ways if he got the right woman.
That's true. Keyword right woman.
And
I do
Go ahead.
agree with that. I do agree. If you're not ready to get married, you should never let anybody pressure you into getting married. And it is a serious commitment. It took me 7 years. You understand me?
to come with the time to say you're ready.
Yes.
Do you believe wholeheartedly you were ready?
Honestly, no. Looking back,
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
I
go with
thought
you.
I
Yeah,
was, but
I
now that
thought
I look back, I'm like, I wasn't.
I thought I was. I was not.
Why do you feel you weren't?
Well, because number one, in divorce.
Okay.
Two, I had a lot of misconceptions
On marriage?
on marriage, and I thought you think after 7 years you know somebody, but you honestly
You realize you don't know them at all?
Don't know. You can, after you get married, some people flip on you because that's what
I
happened.
have
to me.
heard that.
That's what happened to me.
Mhm.
Like all this, you know, I had to say some people.
What's something about what do you give us an example of something that you felt she flipped on?
Like things like finances and stuff. You know, we'll help each other out, and you know, she's like, I want a marriage like your parents, because you know, if your mother was down, your father helped them out, and vice versa, and things like that.
This
And
is
then-
before the marriage.
This is before.
Do you feel like women, because it benefits women so much in America for marriage, do you think they're like the greatest salesmen?
They have to be, because they are the product that has to be sold.
Okay.
So you have, you know, we're the buyer.
Now, so the woman is selling herself to this man and the man is buying it, right?
Mhm.
She paints a perfect picture of how the world gonna be with her and him as one. Now, my thing, I don't know about you, but I always been the type of person where when somebody try to tell me how something gonna be so good in my life to take and consume, to buy, it never really works out that way for me.
No.
When you buy something, and if anybody was trying to sell me something so much, I usually realize it's not good for me.
Yes. And the flip side of that is that now that I've been married and been down this road, you got to realize if this is so good, how come no one else has bought it? How come no one else has come along and seen you and see how good this?
Got to have
that. And then you got to worry about people who've been proposed to before and it didn't work out. What happened? I wish you knew how you do the car.
Because that's like you going to buy a car.
Yeah.
You ready? You got the money here, and then right when they about to sign, you see, hold up, let me look on this car real quick. No, we can't do this deal.
And the thing is, it's like sometimes I wish you could go back and talk to the exes.
And you mean after y'all divorced and
before you get married, you go back and talk like, okay, what happened? Why didn't y'all work out?
Oh, you saying do like a Carfax where you go ask the people that they dated before why you guys didn't work out. What? I mean, technically you could do that. It's unethical. I think people would get mad, especially women. I'll put in the comments, ladies, would you be mad if your man went back to talk to your exes to see what they felt about you? I don't see a problem with that. I don't think that's it's almost a smart thing to do. A little too smart for men, probably. Most men, because women paint a good picture about their exes that they're just horrible people.
Yeah.
That they just treated me so bad, and this is why I'm so jaded and whatever. So men, because we're natural protectors, we don't want to bring anybody around that is gonna cause problems for the woman, right?
And this is another thing. If they're always you find them talking about situations and nothing is ever their fault.
Yeah.
They're the problem.
Okay.
Because I can think back many times my ex told me situations. Nothing was ever.
I would love to get
fault.
a woman on the show that's been through a divorce and just to get her side of the story of marriage from a woman's perspective. Because I'm hearing from the horse's mouth from a man who went through divorce.
Yeah.
I would love to see it on a woman's perspective. But I want it from a woman's perspective. Well, wait a minute. You asked for the divorce, right?
Yes, I did.
Well, then good. I want a woman who asked for the divorce because most women are usually the one that ask for divorce. Yours is different.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so we said they flip. I told you now this is what I'm getting into the meat of this conversation. I talked to my sister and I said, mind you, I've never been married. My sister has never been married. Our parents are married. They've been married for over 40 years. Okay. I said, I believe in America, they should have a law where people cannot get divorced. You get married one time. You know you only can get married one time, and you can never divorce. You can never break up. The vows you take in the courtroom, under law, in church, over God, they stand for life. Because let's be honest, the vows you are saying, right, is supposed to be for life, right?
Till death do you part. Yeah.
Till death do you part.
Yep.
Now, why would you do a vow in a contract that you can't even honor? But I'm saying this just not directly just to you, but in general.
No,
why would we allow? It seems hypocritical to do a ceremony under God, an oath under God, and then a legal contract under the law that you can retract from.
Yeah. Think about this. Think about this. They say sickness and health, rich or poor. people just some people they don't understand what that means because you could say yeah all day till it happened.
I'll give you an example. When you go buy a car
Mm-hmm.
and they tell you as is, you buy the car as is. Once you drive it off the lot,
That's it.
it's yours. It's yours. What to do with it? Proper. You can sell it, but you can't bring it back here. Or if you sell it, you got to sell it for a different price now. I don't feel like it make any sense and for us to renege on a vow that we placed years ago. Maybe because maybe you didn't understand the magnitude of what you were saying.
Truth be told, what you just said is more realistic than the vows that they have now. Do you take this woman or this man as is? That's what it need to say.
Oh, okay.
All the good things, all the bad things, all the good
Well-
ones as is.
Well, wait a minute. Now, doesn't it say through thickness, through
sickness
and in health?
Yeah.
So they talking about your physical.
Yeah.
Now, sickness could be not just physically sick; it could be mental
Could
sickness.
be mental sickness too.
So they do kind of say as
It's just a
is.
longer version of as is.
To try to get you to understand, hey, if this person flip on you,
That's just what it is.
that's what it is, and you got to work it out.
But see, here go the thing.
Go ahead.
And more often than not, I know I can only talk about my marriage. I can't talk about others.
Fuck it. Talk about others.
Well, at most marriages I've seen, when they go through that part, sickness and health and all this other stuff, I really think women get caught up in that moment and they're just like, yeah, all of that. They say add all of that until their husband gets sick. And I really got to take care of him. I heard somebody say that, like,
listen,
I really got to take care. Yeah, that's what was you talking?
I'm gonna say this now. One thing I can say about my parents, and this is my viewpoint because I grew up with them. I would never want, in the same sense, I would never want a marriage my parents had, but I would never not want a marriage my parents had.
That's true.
And I mean that by saying I saw what my mom and my father went through with each other.
Mhm.
And I thought it was toxic as hell. But I also see my mom and dad go through it with each other. And ain't nobody quit it yet.
Yeah.
They still there through all the trials and tribulations, the problems, the mess ups, the screw ups, all that. And they somehow, regardless of how much annoying it is to hear them complain about each other, they never left.
That's the same. My parents been married for 48 or 49 years. People ain't built like that no more.
And you got to give it to them for something for any, if you want for nothing else, you got to give them to that. They went through the fires and came out the other side and still hanging on for dear life.
My parents really truly showed me what working together truly is. If my mom was winning, my dad was winning. If my dad was winning, my mom was winning.
Now I'll say this. I'm not gonna sit there and tell y'all that that doing it this way is gonna bring you peace. Because it probably won't.
No, because
if you're looking for peace, you're better off by yourself.
Yeah,
probably. Because you only have to worry about you hurting you.
Mhm.
Somebody else is a wild card. You don't know. And I promise you, they're gonna piss you off at some point.
But that's life though. Because I've seen my mother piss my father off. And vice versa.
But my question is this though. That is life. Why would you want it any other way but it to be toxic? And I mean that in a way of saying if life would be so boring if it was just the Brady Bunch.
Oh yeah.
And everybody was so great and there was all, because at some point it's like you're gonna be fake smiling because you're like, damn, ain't nothing happening for us that would overcome something. No. So we just living.
I don't trust people. My ex had a friend who was always having always agreeable
moments. Yeah.
Yes. And I was like, I don't trust her.
Y'all don't fight about nothing.
Yeah.
He's just a perfect man. He's the because this is my thing. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that. And I told my girl this once. I said, I don't like when you praise me so much because you put me on a pedestal. And now I either have to uphold this pedestal because if I fall off, your world is shattered.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I need you. I was like, just like I told fellas, I said, when you go on dates, start here at the bottom, take her ass to a little something joint, whatever, 20 bucks, and work your way up to make yourself look better. Treat me at the bottom. Treat me like I'm a deviant. I can't do nothing right, nothing good, and let me work my way up.
Be lucky, be glad I got clothes.
Thank you. Be lucky I got a job and all that shit. Because I feel like when I'm just this, you're just a perfect man. I feel like, damn, I have no wiggle room to be bad.
And on the flip side of that too is like when other women see that like that, they start to compare their relationships.
Yes.
That's what they start.
They're a perfect relation. Ain't nobody a perfect relation.
Nobody.
I guarantee you, Michelle uncussed the fuck out of Obama.
Dude, there's a time she said she didn't like him. There was like a 10-year time span. I couldn't stand this dude.
Because everything he did was like,
yeah.
I think she said at one point when they were in the presidency, she was doing majority of the parenting.
Yeah.
And he wasn't, she felt like he wasn't holding his end, but the reality was he could only give her 20%. She had to bring that 80.
Yeah, because he was running the country.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say this, and I give credit for her to like hold it down and have the strength to say, you know what, he got bigger fish to fry than just.
And some people can't do that. They can't put themselves aside for the bigger picture.
I'm gonna say this in as far as us, the black community. Most people can't do that in the black community.
No, because we have that crab in a barrel mentality, unfortunately.
Yes.
That I call it the what about me society.
Yeah. You know who good at that? The Middle Eastern people.
Oh yeah.
They'll put themselves to the side for the team all the time.
I was looking at houses yesterday and where I was.
It was like open house.
The whole community was Middle Eastern.
Ooh.
Like people on their porches and stuff, everybody's Middle Eastern. Everybody had a house.
I promise you one thing, ain't gonna be too much crime happening around there.
No.
Unless they involved in it.
That's it.
Like you we got something to report.
All right. Yeah, I might want to look at this house. I don't know what's going on here.
But I was getting to a video that I'm gonna figure out what men think about marriage. It says, do you agree with him on what men look in a marriage? Let's watch it.
You see, a man will not marry somebody he's cool with. He's not going to marry somebody that he likes. Just because I like you don't mean I'm going to marry you. You will not impress him with your looks. Your looks will get him to look, but afterwards he'll look the other way. Because as good as you think you look, there's another lady that looks just as good as you, if not better. Have you ever noticed that there are men who will marry a woman that looks less good because the true beauty in who she is the fact that she challenges him to be a better person?
That's true.
You see, there's not one man in here who will marry a woman just because she looked good and just because she got a nice smile, just because, that's not why he's marrying you. He's marrying you because one day he sat on a bed and he said, this woman makes me want to do something real. This woman makes me want to have kids. This woman makes me want to have a business, have a job, get my money right, get it together. That's what relationship is all about. You see, relationship is not friendship. Friendship is just courting, but relationship is partnership.
Okay.
God, Wayne.
Love the ad libs. They were perfect. He's right. I feel like a man, for me to want to get married, the woman has to make me feel like I want to be a better person for her, for our offspring, for the future.
Yes.
And I don't want to be what I've been. Now let me ask you this. He said in that video, you want to be better for her, you want to be better for your kids. I remember you told me, this was years ago. This was years before you get divorced, and you said, I said, what about you gonna have any kids? And you said, nah, I don't think I'm gonna have kids with her.
Yeah.
And I said, you remember what I said?
Yep.
What I say?
That we wasn't gonna last.
I said, you ain't gonna make it.
No. And here goes the thing. You was 100% right. Because when I first had that thought, I knew down the line somewhere
This was
not gonna last. Because I started.
Were you just ride it out for it to not last, or
You know-
were you like, maybe it might work? I don't know.
Well, like this is where I said I got some bad advice. Because when I had that thought about not having kids with her,
That should have been a breath.
I really was like, okay, I'm about to get up out of here. I started looking for lawyers and stuff like that. Then
How many? Because there was some years when you told me that. It was probably about a good 2 years.
Yeah.
Before you started going into the divorce.
Yeah. Because people like, give her a chance to change. My mother-in-law, I really got along with my mother-in-law well. She was like, let me talk to her. Let me give her a chance to change. I kept getting like
someone trying to interfere with you.
Yeah.
Cutting the cord.
I was like, look, this chick is not changing. If she ain't changed by now, I told her, I was like, I'm not having kids with her because
I know you said, because at first you said at one point she wanted kids, you didn't want kids. Or you wanted kids, she didn't want kids, and then she flipped it where she wanted kids.
And I didn't.
Yes. And now this is the thing. I've gotten advice where a woman told me, she said, look, if you don't see yourself just being with her and you don't have the urge to be with nobody else, don't have no kid with her. Because if you have any urge to be with somebody else, you having a kid and then you not being with her, she's going to put you
through hell
on child support.
Yes.
In New York State. She's going to do that.
Oh,
and you're going to be stuck.
I agree 100%.
And I was like, damn. She said like that. I got to be realistic now. Because I don't know. Because I do agree. If you ain't going to, like, you, I don't know, man. I wish you could have it all. But nobody gets it all.
Nobody does.
So you got to ask yourself, which one is more important?
Kids are a serious, marriage itself is serious, but kids,
serious deal, man. It's a lot.
That's a life. There's a whole nother life you're bringing into the picture.
And I know for a fact, for me, as traumatic and toxic my growing up was, I don't want my child to have to go through the cycle that I had to go through, and the cycles that I've seen my younger cousins and nephews go through. I'm like, and I know nobody's perfect.
No,
I know there's gonna be some trouble and problems that they have to deal with. But I also told myself I care more enough to not bring somebody into the world than to bring somebody in for my own selfish reasons, and then they just have to deal with fucked up shit.
And it's crazy how, and I hate to talk about the black community like this, but when I got this job, I was in the academy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do, and there were some other black officers there, and they were asking me if I had kids. I said no. See, what you mean? You got no baby mamas, no nothing like that? I said no. I said I don't have any. And he was looking at me like there was something wrong with me.
Yeah, I get the same thing. You're 30, you're 35, and you don't have any children. I'm like, no, because I don't just go and bust nuts and
yeah, that's you. That's what you do.
I just because I want to.
Yeah,
honestly, I can be honest about it. It's been like, I can count on one hand how many women I've actually bust in. Yeah. I don't take that lightly, dude. I don't want to just have kids with any old body.
No,
I don't.
No, you can't.
I just don't want to. And I need to. I really would hope that if I had kids with somebody, even if we weren't together, we could co-parent.
Yeah,
respectfully.
Some people can't do that.
And the problem with today's a lot of people, men and women, people are too emotional
Yeah.
and they're too selfish.
I remember I got friends who their girlfriends got them knocked, told them I was on the pill and all this other stuff, and then you end up getting pregnant.
I'm starting to not believe that I'm on the pill
You
bullshit,
can't.
dude.
You can't.
I'm really not, but I fell for it a couple times, and now I'm kind of like, no, you know what? You might be, but I'm going I gotta
Anyway.
protect myself too.
Anyway, yeah, you gotta do it anyway. And then, friend of mine had a baby by this girl, and she's like, "So we're going to get married. We're going to be together." He's like, "No, that's not what I wanted to do." And she just started just giving this man hell.
Cause I think when a woman knows I have something over you, I have a child that we have to raise, and you don't want to go get with the program of the dream I have, then I'm gonna make your dream a nightmare. You'll never get that dream because I didn't get my dream. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Let's get into another video. It says 99% of women are dating for help. Well, let's get into it. Hold up.
You 3 weeks into dating a woman and she got a handout begging you for money. That's a sign from the gods. That woman right there isn't dating for love. She's not dating for marriage. She's dating for help. She got bills that's due, and she's looking for the nearest trick that's weak, that's in their lower self, that's gonna fold. That don't need to be you. Women do not respect tricks. All right. Let me tell you some shit that women won't tell you because they enjoy the money. All right. Put you guys on free game. Women do not respect men that can be easily departed from their resources. They don't respect you. They talk mad shit about you in the group chat with their homegirls. Girl, he sent me $500. Goofy ass nigga. He ain't gonna touch this. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be saved in her phone as light bill guy, rent guy, free dates guy. They don't respect you, bro. Go where you're celebrated and not where you're tolerated. Free game.
All right. What'd you think about that?
That's true.
So
No lies detected.
I watched the video, and this guy said this, and I really believe this too. He said, "You don't never give a woman no money, because if you give a woman money, she can come back and get some more."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about this, and I thought about how birds, squirrels, pigeons, if you feed them,
They come back.
they're gonna come back. And I've had my whole life friends who have asked me to borrow money. I've given them money, and they're 100% of the time, anybody who's ever asked me for money and I've given it to them, they've always come back to ask for more.
Yeah. There are times I given people money, and I told them, like, look, you say this a one-time thing, it's like, guarantee you're going to be back in a week or two asking me for money. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I said, I'm willing to bet more money on it that you'll be back.
Yeah.
And they came back.
And the funny part about it is I've asked my parents for money to help with buying a property.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me the money. I paid them back. Because for me, my father gave me so much hell about paying him back. I've never asked that man for money again. Never. I refuse to ask him for money. That's just me. I don't like asking people for money because I don't like owing people shit.
Yeah, I'm not big on that either.
I don't want to owe you nothing. Yeah, I mean, borrow $5. Okay, but here, give your money back, whatever. But yes, I don't feel. Let me tell you why I don't feel like you should give a woman money. Because you're taking her away the opportunity for her to figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You're crippling her.
Yep.
You don't realize it, but you are. If she realizes that she don't have to think or work or do anything to solve a problem, and all she gotta do is come to you for it, she gonna always come for you, and she gonna always use you. And as soon as you say no, I ain't giving it to her, she ain't gonna know how to get herself out of a wet paper bag.
That's true.
So if you don't want no dumb woman, and you want somebody that's able to be independent, I say make her ass sweat.
And on the flip side is that, is this: if you're not giving her money, make sure like her family isn't giving her money too. Because I've run into this too, where I've said no,
You can't stop dad.
And then they run into dad.
One thing you can't do, you could try to stop him, but he ain't gonna listen because that's his baby girl. And if you had a baby girl, you wouldn't listen either.
Oh no, she gonna work for that.
I heard you say that.
Dead ass 100%.
You say that.
Between my sister.
I'm gonna tell you why you gonna do it. Because one thing you don't want is her going to a man and say, she said, I need $40. He was like, well, how bad you need $40?
Oh God.
That's something you do. Every father don't want to have to, because you know darn well if it wasn't you or a friend, you got some friend that said, how bad you want that $40?
Yeah.
And guess what? Women be like, I need it real bad.
Show me how bad you want it.
And look, put it on the shirt. Show me how bad you want it. Come on, man. I'm not having that. I'm not having my daughter be out there like that. Because women are, I don't say dumb enough to do that, but they dumb enough to do it. They are doing it.
Yeah.
And I ain't calling women dumb. I'm just saying, if you gotta sell your body to get something, you really are kind of dumb. You can't think of nothing else to do. You get some lemonade and have a lemonade stand and get your money.
It's the easiest.
That's it. Women love the easiest route. And funny thing, that is so true. That's the difference. That's the difference why men are always on top. Not only because of the physical nature of a man, but men are willing to endure whatever they need to get what they need to get.
We are willing.
Women are gonna go the easiest route, even if it's the most hardest mentally on them in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. They deal with so much mental fuckery in their own brain through menopause and periods, a little bit more mental toxic drama on their mind ain't gonna hurt them no more. Give me the money. You do something like that, you sell yourself. You can't say that ain't gonna fuck with you. You're gonna be like,
oh yeah,
how the fuck I do that? That's crazy.
Between strippers and prostitutes, they damaged.
I'm saying for a man though, for a man to do it, you'll be like, damn, did I really just?
Oh, if a man were to do
do sexual acts or strip for money, that I don't even know how I would feel about myself after that. Like,
so damaged.
I look at myself like, you disgust me.
So damaged.
And then women, I was talking to my girl the other day. She said, this is why women, she's like, she told me this. She said, most women are sexually assaulted. 99% of women are sexually assaulted. That's what my girl said. And I said, bullshit. I don't believe that. Now I'm starting to believe it because I've heard some new information. But let me just say this. After going down south and seeing Southern Homecoming, aka Freak Meek 3.0, women who wear booty shorts, titties out, who look like strippers, look like prostitutes. I need y'all to understand something. Men treat women based off of how you treat yourself and how you present yourself. If you present yourself like a humble, respectful woman, most men will treat you humbly and respectfully. Mm-hmm. If you present yourself like a prostitute with no morals and no self-esteem and no respect, a man gonna have no morals, respect, or self-esteem for you. He's gonna be willing to say, you know what? I can grab her ass. I can, aka in the quotes of a former president, possibly a new president, grab her by the pussy. We're going, man. I ain't saying me personally, but I'm saying the male group will do that. And I've seen men, young men, get a woman who didn't care about morals, didn't care about her respect, and literally, when I say dog her out, 20, 25 men, 23, 20, I think it was like 23 men dog this woman out and use her. And some women love that. Some women love to just be used like a piece of meat. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't think that had any psychological damages onto this girl, I don't know how you come back from that.
I don't know either.
The shame to let
Guilt.
yourself do that much with these many strangers. Some women love it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they feel like it's an empowering thing. I don't know. Because I can't sit there and say that. Like, would you let, I mean, now that I know what I know about how disease gets transmitted, would you let 23 women just have their way with you? I know. He's like, damn, when you say it like that, I'm like, yeah, I probably would. No. You don't know them from Adam. You never met these women.
Care, probably would.
He's like, bro, I'll take whatever they're gonna give me because at this point I could die. This is how
I think it hit different
with a man.
Yeah,
We're so easily manipulated when it comes to the flesh that we're like, bro, I could die after this.
Anything you desire, these 23 women, we are going to do it for you.
You're like,
what's the problem?
you're like, I die 6 months later with a smile.
Yeah,
Like I saw this cup.
I think I'll be all right.
All right. You get your whatever fantasy, how many women you want in one setting, but you leave with with sexually transmitted disease. Are you doing it? You know this going in, but it'll be any woman that you could ever have or ever wanted at the same time.
Nah, I can't do it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank God he came to his senses. He's like, and I know I'm getting one. He's like, nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't even perform the way I want to if I knew I'm getting a trick. I'll be guessing which one it is. Y'all all nasty. Get away from me. All right.
Holly Berry could have came in there, but like, man,
ready to give you the clap.
like, damn it. Let's get this over with.
All right, let's get into another video, y'all. I know we just all over the place, but I know.
Here are 5 things men wish women would understand. I've done some research. Let's get into it. Number 1, men want to feel desired and appreciated too. It's not just all about you.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
100% we want to feel appreciated. Respected too.
Number 2, men crave to be respected
more so
than their desire to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather, and I told my girl this. I said, I'd rather be respected than even liked. I don't give a fuck about you liking me, but I need you to respect me.
Yep.
Number 3, men are visual creatures. Attraction usually comes first with guys. Then the rest of the package is taken into account.
Yeah.
She 100% true.
I gotta be able to look at you and not want to throw up. Like, and I hate to say this, but listen, you ever had your girl do something and you know she being herself, but it's so cringe or corny that you just like, this is who I love. This is who I love.
I'm trying to think if she done anything.
My girl does the most cringiest faces, dances, and I love her for her being herself. But I just be like, oh my God, you are so corny. Like, you're every daughter and son's worst nightmare.
You gotta embrace them,
dude. I'm telling you right now. If we have kids, God help the kids if she go to school, because she gonna be that mom that just everybody be like, is that your mother? And she's like, oh my God, I don't want to say, yeah, that's my mom. And their kids are gonna love her because she's so cringy.
That's why, ladies, it's important to keep yourself up. Give them something to look at. Number 4, men sometimes desire personal space, alone time to recharge, play their video game, hang with their boys, scroll mindlessly on their phone. They just need that space. Don't take it personal.
That's so true.
100% true.
Like, she does this thing where we'll hang out all day. And I'm like, all right, I'm at the point now where I'm like, my cup is full. I've given her everything I could give her.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get some time to unwind for myself. All right, see you later. Bye. She get in the car, start driving. Hello? Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm like, yo, once you left, it's over. I'm supposed to have me time now. And she's like, well, it sounds like you want me to get off the phone. You want me to get off the phone? And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. Like, okay, I'll let you go. She doesn't get mad, but it's just like she don't realize when to just
tap out.
Let me have it.
Yeah,
give me a day. Let me want to come call you.
I will say this, my lady, we do understand the importance of having me time. Like if I want to go play video games or hang out with you or do something, like she believe it or not, she understand it. My ex, she didn't understand that concept. You looking at me, it's true.
Okay,
it's true.
Okay, if you say it's true, it's true.
Because we've talked about this. How important it is because you can't always be up in people's face.
No,
because you
gotta give me some time, man. I told her, I said, give me some time to want you.
Yes.
Don't be where I can't even think about you because you always there.
Right there.
Number 5, men communicate differently than women. So if your expectation is for your man to communicate like you, your expectation is unrealistic.
That's so true. That's the number one right there.
100%.
Women don't realize that men think differently than women. We don't see things the way they see them. And we try to express that to them. And they're like, what? How could you even think like this? And it's like, because I'm a man. I think different than you. That's why I'm a man.
And we had to remember that about them too.
I know. It's so. I wish you could have like I say something in just a translator, and it says it in a way for a woman to accept.
That's actually not a bad invention.
Golly, would that not make billions, trillions of dollars if a woman could say something and then it just convert to man talk?
Yeah,
and we could hear it in a way that that would just solve all kind of problems.
People like, oh, okay, well, if you say it your way, and then it'll translate back to her,
just like in a nice feminine way, so she could take it without having any questions of what do you mean by this.
You know what's crazy? I don't know why this idea didn't hit us.
Why hasn't been invented?
Because we've done this at work. Like you would say something, and then women would get mad. I'm like, hold on, ladies. This what it actually means is this.
That does sound like a great ass. Don't put in the comments shit. We might steal that. I don't want
to delete this part.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a hell of a app. If that don't exist, it's gotta exist, though, right?
I don't know. It's something to look into.
It just seems like that would be something that like a actual typing, like you know, I have Google Translate. Woman and man translate. I would call it something like, I don't know, relationship translate or something.
Yes,
I come up with like a cool name.
Yeah,
y'all put in the comments what name it should be, because that could be that's $1 billion idea right there.
It really is.
All right. I just think it'd be so much easier. I wouldn't have to sit there and explain everything.
Like, what are you talking about? Hold on, let me get my phone.
Let's get into one more video, y'all.
Absolute terror. A passenger just opened the airplane door mid-flight, a feat said to be impossible. 194 passengers are on board, and they're getting battered by the intense wind. Imagine how they must be freaking out. The plane was 600 feet off the ground, minutes from landing in South Korea when it happened. Witnesses say the passenger was sitting next to the emergency door. He apparently showed no signs that anything was wrong when he suddenly removed a plastic cover, pulled a lever, and the door slid open. How is that even possible? Today, everyone is wondering how the heck this happened.
I think the most important thing to identify in this story is the phase of flight that this occurred in. This was at the landing of the aircraft when they are going in for their final approach. It actually is possible to open an emergency exit door.
The man could not have opened the door at 20 or 30,000 feet.
It is physically impossible to open that door when the cabin is pressurized and it's at its normal cruising altitude.
9 people had to be treated at the hospital for...
Oh, they cut that off. He didn't get his ass whooped.
Oh, that's how.
Could you imagine sitting next to him? You're like, hey, brother, what you? Oh, shit.
I wouldn't even let him get that far. I would not even let him get
like.
that.
I was like, hey man, I don't think you're supposed to be touching that.
Susie would have put the cover on. I was like, oh hell no.
What if he'd have been like, he's like, hey, miss, man, look,
listen, man.
I can only imagine. I would be freaking out.
I'm like, you better hope we don't survive. I was like, we better hope.
Especially because you are scared of flights.
Yes,
that'd be your worst nightmare. You'd be like,
you better hope.
And that's probably like a good. I don't know how long they was, but I know people's eardrums had to be
busted up, man,
from the pressure.
Yep. Oh man,
that's gotta be.
When you're fighting to the death as soon as we get to the ground.
The stupidity of people, man. They just. I mean, to me, he should be banned from all flights
forever. Wherever you gotta go, you gotta take it.
And I mean, I understand it needs to be easy to get out because you like just in case it's an emergency.
Yeah.
But why are they allowing the things to even be opened during flight?
Exactly.
Like it should be like a button you press that should personally, I think, should be up front where the attendants are to release something. Or if there's ever like a flood or water, then it automatically releases. Not like where just a random person can just open the door, like, I'm going to the bathroom. Psych, gotcha.
And here's the thing: they ask you on a flight, "Hey, you're sitting next to emergency exit. Do you think you can handle it?" He probably was like, "Oh yeah, I got 100%. I got it." And he just opened.
Oh, I got it. I can make sure it get open. I promise you that.
I would be like, you know what? I ain't gonna let you.
Hey, let me get that window, bro. You seem a little too eager to be the exit row. Like, imagine somebody smiling, like, yeah, I can do it.
Don't worry,
I could be the exit guy. I'm like, hold up, man. Who's excited to be the exit row person?
Nobody.
Can we get him removed?
No, put this dude at the tail end. Put him with the luggage. Shoot, people are crazy, man.
They are. I don't know.
I posted this on my timeline.
Oh God, I think we've seen this one, but we can watch. We can do it again. Oh, close out of this. Why did I do that? I don't know. Y'all put in the comments. What would you do if that happened to you?
They give you 50 mil, but your mama got to go to jail for a year. What you do?
I'll be doing video chats on a tablet for her. Like, my mama, what you want me to buy you when you get out, baby? Hope you hold it down. Yeah, definitely. I'm a year. My mom, look at him. It said 50 mil.
I'll put some money on your book.
50 mil, I'm doing it. Not 50,000. I'm not doing it. Not for 50,000, but 50 mil. Worry. Mom, you going in there a whole year.
Don't worry, you be all right.
You're gonna be living like a queen up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what be fucked up is they be like, okay, we gave her 50 mil for a year. Now she do a whole year. She ready to go out. The day she about to get out, they hit you with another. They say, look, we're gonna give you 50 billion or 50. We're gonna give you 5 billion if she do another year. She at the gate. Mama,
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. You gonna make your mom spend 2 years in prison, and I ain't even know that. And I'm not even giving you. At this point, she gave him. She was keeping the wolves away by you giving her compensation. This 50 billion or 5 billion, you cannot give her none of the money for that year. So now she got to go back in prison after being paying off people, and now she can't pay nobody off.
I hope we ever get knuckle game up.
God damn, dude.
Listen, I'm like, listen.
My mom was 63. I'm not giving her 2 years. That's too much.
When you get out,
if she get out,
you will want for nothing. Do you understand me?
Your mama didn't want for nothing already. What's wrong with you?
Now you really want for nothing.
Listen, I wouldn't do it the second year. I'd be like, yo, I got 50 million. If I can't make it work with 50 million, I ain't never gonna make it work with 5
I
billion.
would ask him, you think you could do again? Another 365.
but you can't go see her.
Mama,
that's crazy. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that to you, Bob. I'll make sure a year. I'll give you a year because it's like now we starting to make her institutionalized. At what point is enough?
Listen, after that second year, all right.
Because who knows? That second year, she might. I told you the Wolves is now free. She might get in a fight and stab somebody. Now she in there for 5.
Like, Mom, why just go inside, punch a guy, go solitary. Don't worry.
I'm not there. I can do a year. I ain't doing no 2. That I cut off at that.
Mom, 50 billion, Mom.
50 million was more than what I ever thought I was gonna make anyway. So why do I need 5 billion? Not 50 billion, 5 million, 5 billion.
5 billion. Listen, you ball out. Now you really gonna ball out.
There's nothing more.
First I was coming to pick you up in a limo. Now I'm picking you up in a helicopter.
Bro, and then you like now they hit you with it's been 2 years. We just for 6 more months, we'll give you $10 billion.
You already did too, Mom.
God damn, dude. At some point, they keep raising it. They keep raising it. They just now she's been, like, what's the most? Okay, they tell you can get as much money as you want, but you have to put in how many years your mom has to do. Mind you, other people are putting in bids. If you're 1 day more than the next person, you get it. But if you're 1 day less, you get nothing.
This is after the 2 bids?
No. This is before anything. You got to put your mom in prison. You say how long she stays in prison and how much money you want. It can be any amount of money in the world.
Gotta play it safe. I do like 5 trillion.
Okay, 5 trillion.
A year and a day.
Now, mind you, if the money you say and the amount you say it isn't, if it's more and the money's more, you don't get it. So the money has to be less than what somebody else is bidding, and it has to be more time than anybody else's too.
The time has to be more, but the money has to be less.
Yes. What are you bidding? What's your bid?
And
put in the comments what y'all bid.
Everybody's going to aim high
for the money.
For the money part of it.
So that means if you say 50 billion and I say 49 billion, and you say, if mine's lower and the time is higher, I win. I get it. So what are you getting? What are you going to put your bid in for?
I'm going to say 100 billion.
100 billion. Cool.
Year and a day.
Okay. 100 billion year in a day. That's so you willing to give up your money for a year and a day for 100 billion. All right.
She had a good run. She be all right.
So you comfortable with losing that? If the bid don't go through, you like, I tried.
I tried.
All right, I get you. I would go with my mom and be like, look, how long can you think you can last? Truthfully. Without going insane.
Here, punch my fist. Let's see what happens.
Without going insane. What's the most you could go? And then when she say, I think I could do like 3 years, I'm gonna be like, give me 3.5.
3.5 years.
Because whatever she says she can do, she can do a little bit more.
No, I said 3.
Yeah, but you could do a little bit more. That's how she's like, fuck yeah.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine.
Let's watch it. It says she's 44 with 4 kids by 4 different men. Do you think she deserves another chance?
How many different fathers?
4.
God damn. Holy shit. How many times have you been married?
None.
God damn. That ain't gonna work.
I've been proposed to 3 times.
That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'll never accept it.
No. What I'm saying is not gonna work. There's no marriage to a woman who has 4 kids by 4 different men who's never been married. What guy wants to follow that?
So your answer is I'm done.
As far as marriage, in all likelihood, yeah. I mean, how old are you?
44.
44. First off, man, let's take you out of it. You're a mother of 4.
He said, let's take you out of it.
Yeah. And how many?
What do y'all think? Do you think a woman who's 44 with 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, could ever find marriage.
That's a lot.
My thing is, if she found marriage, it's not going to be with any man of quality. He's going to be a simp. He's going to be somebody who is low value. Because why would any man of substance marry a woman with 4 kids, 4 baby fathers, and none of the 4 baby fathers ever wanted to marry her? How much quality of a woman could she really be? I'm just being real with y'all. That don't even make no sense. 1, cool. 4, by 4 different men, it's a trend going on.
Yeah.
They start having babies with her and they realize she ain't shit. Or she deal with ain't shit dudes.
I got a friend who how many kids? I think she got 7 kids by 7 different dudes.
7 kids by 7 different
dudes. And
does she work?
No, she basically living off this child support. Basically. And dudes have caught on. Like when they go to her house and see all them kids.
Does she admit they're all hers?
Yeah,
I'm watching my cousin's babies.
She tell them to, and people are now she mad because dudes are like, nah, hell no.
Like I mess with you, but I ain't busting in you.
I'm not.
For you to be 7 kids, 7 baby, you got something. No,
you got an agenda.
Yeah,
I told her I would never date, never, because I see what you're doing. Like you doing this on purpose. Like, so what happens when your kids grow up and you don't get this child support anymore? What are you gonna do?
Beg and help one of them take her in.
Uh-huh.
Why is that? Why is that natural? Like, is that just a woman thing? Why do women always have the need to be taken care of by somebody?
I don't know what that is. I really don't.
Y'all put in the comments if y'all think I'm wrong. If anything y'all hear us say that you just you don't believe in the opinion. Now, me and my sister, we got into it. We started talking about abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Started talking about should my sister, from what I'm gathering, she's pro. I guess what would be called
pro-choice.
Pro-choice.
I mean, they're allowed to get that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm pro-life. Now, my sister she said some type of statistic about how when a woman has a miscarriage, she has to, the body rejects it out of its body, right? But I guess some parts of the body, it won't reject out and it just stays there and it can cause her to, because it's a dead thing now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It gets decaying and it can make them sick and they can die. So sometimes they need medical help to help remove the miscarriage.
We see that's different though. The baby's already dying.
She's saying that because of the laws of no abortion, that the hospitals cannot do these procedures to help get out a dead fetus out of the body, and women are dying from it. This is what I've heard. This is what she said. I don't know how true this is.
Yeah, I can't say she's wrong because I haven't.
This is her.
This is my first time hearing this.
Yeah, this is. She told me this research. This is what she said. I don't know how true it is, so just take it with a grain of salt. Now I said, okay. She said there's been dozens of women that have died from this. So I went over to Google and I looked up the stats of abortions in 2021. Guess how many abortions in the U.S. that they have counted for?
Counted for?
Guess how many?
Gotta be in the millions.
You'd be surprised. Not really the millions.
No,
at least the ones that they've counted for. It's probably more than what they say. But it was 698,000 and something.
That's still a lot.
I said, listen, if a dozen women are dying from this, let's say a couple dozen, that still don't add up to the numbers of babies that have died through abortions. It just don't add up. I'll take that small amount of people, unfortunate as it is, versus the babies that were being kicked.
But that doesn't sound right though, because if the baby's already miscarried,
I guess it's the procedure of taking out a fetus from a body.
Don't they have a duty to save the mother's life?
Apparently, the law is the law. And they say all forms of abortion. I don't personally, I feel like if your body naturally rejects it, it should reject it.
Yeah, an
How
abortion,
you reject some of it, but not all of it.
an abortion is totally different from a miscarriage.
So I don't know the laws on that. Y'all tell us if that's the law.
Those are two different things.
I know this ain't got nothing to do with marriage, but I just want to see if that was true or not, because I never heard of that.
Neither have I.
I never
like
knew
I said,
that even happened.
I can't say your sister's wrong. I just
women, they tend to read up more on this than us because we don't deal with that
yeah,
stuff.
they do.
But I stay still.
So if the woman's life is in danger because the baby decaying, they can't go in and do a procedure and take the dead baby out?
Apparently not. Now that seems very idiotic and stupid if the baby already dead.
Yeah.
But if the baby ain't dead, it is what it is. Then it's just abortion. I don't know. Now, getting back to what we said about marriage, the question is, and we're gonna watch this video now, and I'll tell you what the question is after. Let's get into the video.
Your man's property.
I'm nobody's property, honey.
Okay, so I don't have no. Hold on. So he has no business treating you like his property, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. The only thing that I've ever seen people be willing to defend and die for are things that were valuable to them, that belong to them. You can't name me anything that does not belong to a man that he's willing to die for. Now go ahead, try it. You have the floor. Name me something that a man is willing to defend or die for that is not his property.
You got a point.
So why does it sting so bad to say that? Your man.
So when we were talking about marriage, I said a woman, a wife is a husband's property, and a husband is a wife's property. Do you agree with that statement or disagree?
I would be more inclined to agree, because you take responsibility for that person, for taking care of that person, and that person's actions. You take responsibility for that person's actions too. You know what I mean? So if your wife, it's not just going to be like I said, if your wife like hit somebody's house with her car, they ain't just gonna be like, well,
we suing your wife, we suing your ass.
Both of y'all got to deal with that.
And that's where I'm at with it. Me and my sister, we was going at it. She said, you can't own nobody. And I said, that's a lie. She said, you can't sell nobody. I said, that's a lie too. I said, let me ask you a question. In 2024, do you believe that ain't nobody being sold? That human beings aren't being sold somewhere? Well, I ain't talking about somewhere. I'm talking about America. I said, well, listen, one area might be nobody, you ain't property. But in another area, like the Middle East, the women who are their wives are their property. Now, I think a lot of us sit there and we hear property and we think mistreatment.
You think slaves.
You think slaves. You think you do. When I say jump, you say how high. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying property in the same sense. Guess what? Your children are your property. The reason they're your property is you are responsible for them. Not only are you responsible for them, but whatever they do is now like you did it.
It reflects on you.
It is a reflection of you. That is why they are your property. If they do good, you do good. If they do bad, you do bad. That's how it works. So when people be sitting there saying they're not their property, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Go out there and do something stupid and see if they don't come back to that person.
Listen, when you get married, you gotta sign legal documents
saying you are responsible for anything this other person does. Now, I ain't saying if I go on a killing spree that my wife is responsible for it, but I guarantee you, if they went to try to if the families went to try to sue for damages, guess who gonna have to pay that?
Yeah.
Me and her.
Restitution.
If my wife goes and has hidden credit cards and runs up her credit cards to $100,000, guess who they're gonna come see? Me. That's why I say that's my property.
You gotta own that.
You gotta own it.
Good or bad. You represent each other.
If she want to show her ass all through, she get drunk, she act a fool. You think that's not your property? You think you're not? If she go throw a glass through a window at a bar and it break and damages, who you think they gonna sue?
They're gonna be like, get your girl, man.
Get your girl, and you paying for this damn window. Y'all paying for that window. And if she ain't got no job, guess who paying for it? You. So don't tell me that a man and a woman ain't property to each other when they get married. They are. That's why they got legal documents saying they are. If that ain't a form of slavery, I don't know what is.
You're bound together.
That's what it is. Through thick and thin for life. And that's okay. It could be good, but it also could be
detrimental.
All right. Now, that's about as much videos I got. It says Mason's not a fan. It's the thought that counts gifts. You just want to watch some random ones, or you want to?
Yeah, I see a few random ones.
Let's watch a few random videos, y'all.
Buy me a sweater, and when I was coming up, and she said it's the thought that count. I told her, well, take more time to think. Need a little bit more. It's like a girl that buy me a sweater, and when I was coming up, and she said it's the thought that count. I told her, well, take more time to think.
That's so clever and so true. Sometimes the women be buying you things, and you be like, I don't want this shit. And they try to hit you with it's the thought that counts. Well, think a little harder next time, because
it's usually something that
they want
you to have, or
yes,
they like some. I used to date this girl who always she would buy me clothes that she would like to see me in,
and not the clothes that you like wearing.
Yeah, not the clothes that I like.
Somebody said this in one of the videos we watched. It says women have the image of what they want you to be instead of accepting who you are. So they'll try to mold you into what they want you to be instead of what you, because of their dream of who they see, their image of a husband, instead of accepting you for who you are. And when women do gifts where it's mainly what they want, that is them feeding into their own dream of reality instead of who you really are.
To cheating, bro. This year, that's my goal. That's my goal for 2019.
16 years. How long you been faithful?
Back to cheating, bro.
That damn Drake fucked him up. He said, "Don't lie on me."
You lie.
This year, that's my goal. That's my goal for 2019.
16 years. How long you been faithful?
Do you love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
Do you love her?
God damn. You know what though? That's some real shit though. He's like, I love her. Are you willing to do everything it takes to stay with her? Nah, I ain't ready to do all that. Sometimes you could care about somebody, but you care about yourself a little bit more.
You gotta let them go.
And you're like, yo, as much as what she want from me is not, I just don't see myself doing that. And that's real talk. A lot of people don't have that in them to say that. No. They'll fake the funk. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get that extra job. I'm gonna lose the weight. I'm gonna stop seeing. Yeah, you ain't about to do that. I'm gonna stop the smoking.
See, ain't nobody here. I'll show you the back seat too.
When your
Look,
girl don't trust
man,
you,
ain't nobody hiding here, bro. Ain't hiding no females. I'll show you the trunk too. Look. Man, ain't nobody here. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Baby, you crazy. I'm fucking leaving. See? Ain't nobody here.
What's the reflection?
That's him holding his girl.
I'll show
She's on top of him.
Oh, okay.
You can call me Big Back. You can call me whatever you want, but I'm not the only one who thought that this was chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. You can call me Big Back. You can call me whatever you want, but
no.
And my next real one, come on down.
Golly, hold up.
Old as hell in this balloon
No,
trash.
but you didn't catch our old chick. Look, one got
Come on down. Welcome. Would you please tell me?
Oh,
Wow.
man. Oh.
And what was that? Oh, well,
listen, this one right here got a badonka on
Listen,
her.
y'all remember Fresh Prince and Philip Banks' mom?
Yes.
That's exactly who she looked like.
Listen, the fact that these old ladies are doing this and smiling with it, I'll be like, you old hags, I got something for y'all asses. I'm going in on you.
We'll get there.
Okay. I will pay the rent.
No, bro.
Well, that's why they popped your shit. You came out with that bullshit talking about I'm gonna pay the rent.
That was a little fast. And my next real one, come on down. Come on down.
I love how this guy gave him he created his own thing now off of being on the show and doing his own. He's short. That's what it was. Yep. Listen, my girl do that. She's pout, and I'm like, all right, whatever. That's so true. Women, you try to apologize, they're like, fuck you. And man, we like, we give in so easily because we just like, I don't care. I want peace. Women are like, I want war.
They're coming in through the back door!
They also studied the way gay and straight people talk.
Hey, what up, y'all? I drive a Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Straight.
Sounds straight to me.
And is straight.
Hello, I drive a Tesla Model 3.
Gay. They also.
That's great.
Now let's get one with the bridesmaids.
Anyone who has slept with the bride.
Perfect. Okay, now one with everyone who's wearing a suit for the first time. Oh, that's nice. All right, all drunk uncles. All drunken uncles, please. Okay, everyone who is invited out of politeness but not expected to come. Nice. Okay, now everyone who slept with the bride.
Leave a girl. Leave a girl. Make it funny.
The uncles are good.
Reverend at the back there.
All right, made it.
Actually, I need to use my timer on this one. Now, everyone who slept with the groom.
She walks out to watch the bride.
Watch me a dude standing there.
Oh, you're right. It should have been a dude, or they really could have made it fucked up. A young child. No.
Oh my god!
All right, last one right here. Then we're gonna break it down. My wife, Emily. I know you're in the back. Come on up here, Em. All right. She's got a birthday coming up this week. All right. So it's a great birthday for her. Great birthday present. I told my kids all week that if we won this football game, all right, I was gonna do a little celebration for her here in the locker room. Right. I'm gonna need y'all's help, but we ain't singing happy birthday. Don't think it's that. All right. I know y'all sing this song at practice, so I'm gonna need a little backup right here. Right. But this is her little birthday. Hit it, Big Mike.
All right, coach.
Yo.
What's happening to me? I'm
right, last one right here.
Yo,
that was epic.
That was epic. I'm sorry. That shit was cool as fuck. That's the type of shit that gets you a wife and stay happily married forever because he surprised her, threw her off. Even the team didn't even know.
Like,
hey, what the fuck you gonna bring her for? We're gonna sing happy birthday. He's like, we ain't singing happy birthday. That shit's whack. We're gonna play the song y'all always playing on, and he used that to show her he cared about her. And that's really like, I think those little gestures right there go way further for a woman when he fuck up or do something wrong. She be like, this motherfucker, he my man. He take care of me. He make me feel special. That was a cool moment right there. I give you that.
Imagine deleting all the games from your tablet and having only one game.
Daddy, how does it feel to be married?
Imagine deleting all the games from your tablet and having only one game.
With a smile, and that shit hurt to hear. That shit hurt to hear, dude. Like, you have a tablet, but only one game.
Yeah, let's play the same game forever.
You are a master at that game, and then you delete it, and then you bring it back. You like, same game, no new updates. She laughing because me thinking my husband is bring your ass over here. What you thought I was holding your hand for? You know what time it is. Don't act like you sleep now.
You really pissed me off.
Why?
At that point, I'm like, look, I don't want to play video games.
I thought you were asleep. I was trying to wait for you to go to sleep. At least I was being respectful about it. Why do they hate us having fun?
I don't know.
Yeah, can y'all answer that, ladies? Why do y'all hate us having fun? We sat there and played the game with you of acting like we sleep, so you could go to sleep in peace because you act like you can't sleep without us. And then as soon as we thought you were asleep, you hear the game on because we like, all right, time to play my true love. And they be like, fuck you. I think it's the fact that they feel like you love that more than you love them.
Like, no, we just enjoy
it differently.
Squad up, time to play.
Yeah, come on, the squad is ready. They've been texting me in the group chat for like
where you at, bro?
Bro, we need you over here. You the leader. You like, I'm coming. Wait for her to sleep.
The day I was tickling my little brother's feet, and my mum was like, stop it, wait till he's born.
Oh my God. It'll hit you in a minute.
I'm trying to figure out the joke. Now it's getting sicker and sicker. Tickling his feet and wait till he's born. So she's saying she's fingering her mother?
Yes.
Golly, that's dark.
The day I was tickling my little brother's feet, and my mum was like, stop it, wait till he's born.
Pretending my girlfriend mistreats me in front of my girlfriend's parents.
Baby, can I eat?
Yeah, eat.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
She looking like, yo, what?
Why are you eating, Michelle? Yeah. I always have to eat leftovers. That's what she said before I...
No! This one.
Wow, really? Thank you.
Eat everything, okay? Of course, this is not the end of it.
Baby, there's your tea after the dinner.
Huh? Tea?
Yeah.
Why are you kneeling down?
She told me that I need to kneel down to do everything for her. That's a rule of the
You want to
religion.
slap her?
Come over. We need to talk. Come, Carrot.
I can hold it.
The tea tastes so good. Pretending my girl.
Because Korean mom, you don't play that game.
No, that you treat your husband like the king.
Yeah, like she's like, what are you doing?
You fucking up the show.
That's funny.
Why?
You look like.
No, why you walking around being so loud and ghetto?
Oh my God, you that man. You was that man.
Why you walking
Is
around?
you motherfucking recording me?
No, I'm trying to figure out why you.
I'm finna be famous, cuz. Fuck. I'm ghetto because I'm ghetto.
Huh?
I'm ghetto. Cause the first time he look at him. Hey, now you got me on here.
And she Subway. You knew it.
So I'm not ghetto, but doing the most ghetto things you can do in the store. Loud. No.
I got on my Subway
Bust it
uniform.
open then.
Huh? We finna be famous. What you don't know is he on Facebook. Yeah, I know you. I mean, still don't.
Oh, she's stealing.
If Ratchet had a face in a dictionary, it's hers. Why?
You look like.
Damn. So now you know she Ratchet Dictionary girl.
What would you like for today?
For the whole day?
Yeah.
I'd like some peace and quiet.
No, we don't tell that. What would you like for
That's my girl right there. What do you like for today? Peace and quiet.
Yeah, we don't.
That just we just sold out of that.
Try
again.
Try again.
Try noise and
noise and hell.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tanya?
Not much. What's going on?
Ain't that major? I was calling to speak to Cree. She told me she was with you, but I can't get on the phone. Can I speak to her?
I'm not even near my phone.
Did you just say I'm not even near my phone you're on? Women don't look. You usually have a better friend, a liar, than that.
Let me run upstairs near my phone. I'll call you right back.
You said what? You're not near your phone?
Right. So I can hand it off to her.
All right, appreciate it. Bro, that's cold. Like, for real, bro. That's what oh no, bro. It's over with. No, that's cold. No, that's crazy for real, bro.
Hello. Hey. Hey. How you doing? Good. How are you? Great. Am I on speakerphone? Yes, but I'm by myself. Okay. Q called me looking for you. Said we were together. What you told him? I said, hold on, I'm not near my phone. I mean, he'll get it so I can hand it off to her. Okay, call him back and tell him that I spilled something all over myself and I'm about to wash off in the shower or something. What? Man, tired. I'm going to call him back. Okay, don't call back. All right, I'm going to block him for a little bit. You let me know when to take it off. Okay. Yeah.
Yo, these women is dirty. You're not even and the fucked up part about it, she never asked like why you telling him that you with me and you not with me. What you doing? She don't even care because she knows she probably do the same dirt.
What the like real, bro? That's crazy.
That's loyal.
Hey, what's up?
That is loyal.
First of all, she need to work on her lies.
But think about how dumb that sounds. I would have checked that girl right in there. I said, wait a minute, did you say you have to get your phone?
Who phone you on now?
I'm on you on your phone. I'm talking to you. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm about, that's when I would have said this.
I'm coming over. Fuck.
No, I would have said, honestly, my phone about to click. I'm like, my
call
phone,
real quick.
I know. I'm gonna take my phone off. I'm gonna cut my phone off. So it go right to voicemail, and then I'm gonna call her. Oh yeah, I probably block him so it make it look like just going right to voicemail, and then I call her and be like, "Hey, he looking for you
wherever you are.
Wherever you are. You said I was with you. Are you with me? Whatever. But get your shit together because he coming." Yeah,
you gotta start FaceTiming people. Just
some attention.
Do you? Are you married? You're a widow. Okay. How long has it been? Not that, but it's been 11 years. What type of guys do you like?
He's tall and he's vibrant.
You can't be picky at your age, man. Come here. Come here. We're gonna find you a guy. What's her name and what do you do?
Maria Baca. I'm retired.
Do we have any single guys out there? Okay, you don't have to be single.
Why you do her like that?
Don't worry about that shit.
Nobody wants this old woman, and not for nothing. I'm sorry, but like you have to go to a senior home to get somebody.
Hey, what's up, Tanya?
My fault, y'all.
Some attention.
Do you? Are you married? You're widowed. Okay, how long has it been?
She did say she wanted attention.
Not that, but it's been 11 years? What type of guys do you like?
Tall and he's vibrant.
She said 11 years since she did the dirty.
Yeah.
Let me say right now, if you deal with a woman who it's been 11 years, you could literally do this to her ear. And I guarantee you, she would just.
You can't be picky at your age, man. Come here. Come here, we're gonna find you a guy. What's your name and what do you do?
Maria Baca, I'm retired.
Do we have any single guys out there? Okay, you don't have to be single. No, come here, come here. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Have a seat, Maria. Have a seat, Maria, have a seat.
Damn.
What's your name, bro? What do you do?
I'm Antonio, and I'm a second grade school teacher.
Okay, brother, where will you take Maria? Okay, you got to remember, bro, it's been a long time, bro. So we got to start off kind of slow, bro.
A motorcycle ride.
Oh, motorcycle ride.
I've never been on one, but I'm ready to go.
Where does he live? Damn.
She trying to encroach on this girl's shit.
Hater.
Golly, there's no fair play in Love and War.
Hey, you're fucking trying to steal Maria's man. Raise your hand if you want to ask Antonio a question for Maria.
Can you wine and dine her appropriately? She's very bougie.
That's a friend. Can you wine and dine her? She going on a motorcycle and we're going to go to get some fucking ice cream and call it a day. Then she going back to the crib.
Mm-hmm. Mexican.
Looks a little young for me.
She wants to know how old you are, fool.
44.
He's too young for you?
He's mowing.
Unless you're willing, dog.
Thank you. Don't say he's too young. You're saying that to try to bow yourself out because you think you too old. Motherfucker, he came on stage. See, that's the thing about women. If we showed up,
that's it.
We're willing.
That's it.
If we showed up, we willing. We not hearing nothing about your age, nothing about your education. All we like, oh, you went to Yale? Oh no, I'm a Brown dude. I'm sorry. You got to get out of here.
Get out of here.
There's only one way we'll find out. Beso.
What does beso mean?
I have no idea.
Beso.
Oh, she a freak. Yeah, he getting it.
She just kissed a man she don't even know.
She said she wanted to be vibrant.
Listen.
And then she put the hand behind his neck. She wants it bad. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you right now, if he don't close that deal,
it's already closed, bro.
It's over, dude. It's done. He gotta get it. He gotta get it, bro.
That's funny.
That's an alley-oop for real.
Listen, that is. You ain't gotta try. That's it.
No, because it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm about to fight my husband. Why is he giggling? He's giggling in his sleep. For what? What's so fucking funny?
Is she mad because he having an enjoyable dream?
Mm-hmm. And it was one of those like, I'm documenting this because I'm going to ask him tomorrow, what the fuck was your dream about? Why was it so funny? Now every part of me wants me to stay up later to see what else he's dreaming about. You know what I mean? He doesn't know, but we're fighting. It's tanking every.
Why does women can't let us just be free even in our dreams? You want to own everything.
What's so funny?
The present isn't good enough, right? When we woke and conscious, you want to know about our subconscious when we dreaming.
That's funny. She said he don't know.
My body in me, not to wake his ass up and ask him why the fuck he's laughing, giggling, and a part of me is salty because I want to be salty and turn the other direction, but he's asleep, so he can't even see me turn the other direction. Wait till you wake up in the morning. I got your ass. I got your giggly ass. And when he asks why I didn't text him good morning, I'm gonna say, well, you should fucking know, Mr. Giggles. No, because it's
no one's gonna know. You're fucking crazy.
Here goes the thing.
Huh.
Like you said, he not gonna know he was laughing in his sleep.
No.
He gonna be like, what are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, crazy. And then I'm going to watch the game with the fellas.
You didn't get 110. It's $20, two $10 bills. Is that actually 100?
He's getting his money back.
I think the tooth fairy was drinking last night.
That's funny.
Mad about it.
He like, damn, I gave him $100. I can't.
I'm like, Tooth Fairy don't exist.
No. This what black folks do. So the Tooth Fairy, I talked to the Tooth Fairy. I got him on speed dial. He told me to take that and put it in the bank for you.
Yeah,
you can get it when you need it.
I need it right now.
What is that? What do you have over there?
What? Is that a gun?
Is that?
The phone shaking and screaming, dog. Is that what is it?
What is that? What do you have over there?
I think it's a rat. What do you think it is? Let's see.
Is that?
It's a mouse. Okay. He killed a mouse. You should be thanking him instead of freaking out like he committed bloody murder.
Instagram be making you think she's out of your league. Whole time she's just a bum.
Instagram do be making people fool, thinking that they way better. Motherfucker, do you not still understand they got a professional photographer, lighting, editing?
Mm-hmm.
None of this shit is real. It's just a facade.
Expert marriage facts. My wife treats me like a god.
Sure do.
She pretends like I don't exist and only talks to me when she wants something.
No dinner for you.
You mean burnt offerings? Expert marriage facts.
Mommy made my baby die.
Why?
Because she put it in the oven and then cooked it.
That's not nice to cook the baby.
And it died.
That ain't nothing different than what they doing.
Well, you know who the psycho child is.
She's smiling with it like, yeah, I did it.
So what?
I made a horrible mistake while I was talking to my children, and I don't know if I'm going to recover from it. I got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. Okay, we fight, we roughhouse, we just it's fun. I'm a dad. I do dad stuff. Okay, we call it getting buck wild. Me and my oldest, we chilling on his bed, and I went to give him a quick kiss, like a little peck on the cheek, just a quick mwah on the side, just right on the cheek, and he was turning as I turned, so I met, instead of his cheek, it was his mouth, right on the lips. Look, I'm not going to judge, okay? Some parents get down like that. Not Moses Cox. I don't kiss my kids on the lips, even though Tom Brady might.
As soon as the head-on collision happened, I wiped off my lips and I was like, ugh, because it's kid saliva. So, you know, it be wet and sticky. And as soon as I did that, he was like, yeah, that's right. Boys don't kiss boys. I was like, no, you're not going to put that on me and then start telling your little teachers at the school that daddy said that boys don't kiss boys and have them call me Billy the Bigot. I'm not going out that way. So I corrected him in the moment, but I corrected him wrong. I was like, no, don't do that. Boys can kiss boys. And he cut me off and was like, huh? Boys can kiss boys. I was like, no, hold on, time out, stop, don't do that, because that's not what I meant either. Cancel that. You don't kiss boys. He was like, oh, I will never kiss a boy. And then I realized that that's not better. So I was like, no, hold on, stop, time out, don't do that either. Cancel, because you can kiss boys. Like if you kiss boys, then like I'ma still love you either way. And I could tell I confused them. I did that thing that all dads do when they get in over their head in a conversation. I said, go ask your mama, because your mom, she know all the answers.
You damn right. I will throw her under the bus.
The next morning, I get a call from the teacher, and she says, can you tell us what getting buck wild is, Mr. Cox? I was like, no, Hold on, time out, cancel, don't do that. Because wait, why did you ask me that question? Apparently, in front of the whole class, the teacher asked the question, what new things did you learn over the weekend? He raised his hand and said, quote, while me and daddy was getting buck wild, he kissed me on the lips and told me boys don't kiss boys. We gonna have to transfer school districts. I can't never show my face here ever again. I'm not Billy the Bigot. He's setting me up. I didn't do this. I made a horrible.
You really gotta watch what you say around kids. Yo, kid, yeah. Now you Billy the molester.
I sentenced you to 2,500 consecutive life sentences plus 1,000 years. Once you pass away, you will receive an attempted escape.
Isn't that
That's Suge Knight? That's
fake.
Yeah, that's fake. The voiceover
charge with an additional 200 years being added to your sentence, which you will begin serving in the afterlife once you get to hell. Should you be reincarnated after your death and return to Earth as another person, you will be arrested at birth and you will spend your entire next life in the state penitentiary.
He fainted. That's
Yeah, I hear you two like a guy between you now and then.
Where'd you hear that from?
Courtney says you guys two for a three-way. I don't blame you. She's not.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What,
he threw the
my
other hand up there.
No, it's no good.
See, I think it is. Because she confirmed that not only Justin, Laura. Yeah, I hear you two like a guy.
Oh my goodness, why did you park all the way down here?
Because I wanted to piss you off before we go in the store. Because when we go in the store and you're mad, you grab what you want and pay for it and we leave. If we go in there happy, you shop all over the damn store filling up a budget. So that's why I park way down here.
Whatever.
Hey,
oh my goodness, why did you park all?
Sometimes you gotta work smarter, not harder.
Strategy.
Hello?
Hey, baby, what's going on? Huh?
I said, what are you doing?
I'm at work, baby.
Okay, but what are you doing though?
Working.
Oh my God. Well, are you going to be done soon?
Babe, is there something that you need?
Well, I just ate popcorn and I'm really tired and I miss you. Are you coming home anytime soon?
No,
are you coming home?
I'll be home later.
I guess that's okay. I guess I'll find something to do. I'll just watch TV.
Okay, can I just call you back?
Okay, but wait, let me tell you this. My friend, she actually got her nails done the same color as me, and I'm so mad about it. I'm just done.
Right.
Do you even care? Like, it doesn't even seem like you love me at all. Well, you're just trying to rush me off the phone. Fine.
Why does every woman come with a story of nothing? Why would anybody in their right mind care that your friend had the same color of nail polish? Countless stories that men have had to endure that have wasted the evolution of humanity. Okay, from stories of women giving us nonsense that doesn't mean anything. And I think they do it to maybe because evolution's moving too fast. I don't know. But damn it, stop. Men lose. We only got so much time on this earth. I don't need to waste my time hearing a story about nothing. And then realize I'm hearing a story about nothing. And then you get mad when I react that you're wasting my time. Like, that's another thing we should do. The same app where you can translate shit. Mm-hmm. We should make an app where a woman tells a story the way a woman would tell a story, and it translate for a man to hear the story, and she could just send it, and then they go AI, boom, bring it back. My friend had some nail polish the same color. Simple.
That's it. That's it.
And not for nothing, we should have a thing where if a woman asks a question or says a story, it should be able to compute if the story's even worth listening to for a man. And if it isn't, it rejects it back to her.
Skip to the end.
It just rejects, or like it does like autocorrect. It highlights sections of the story that you can just throw away. You don't even have to say it. I don't know how to make that happen, but it needs to happen today.
Just go back to work. Before you go, can you at least just like tell me you love me? Like, I don't know, just say you love me.
I love you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Then if you say you love me, you'll be like, she's like, well, you're not really saying it like you really mean it. We're gonna do 2 more and then I'll call it a day. Speaking of cologne, I did get a compliment today. By one of the female officers that said, "Oh, you got cologne on?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I do. Why?" She's like, "You smell good." I'm like, "Appreciate it, Miss Johnson."
Okay.
On to the next one.
Oh God!
I just realized what it was.
It was a fish fry in Buffalo, New York today, or Sunday, where the Miami Dolphins. Funny thing is, it was actually a great game. Miami gave it their all, but they ended up coming up short like they always do.
Kicker, good for him.
Yep. Well, I think that's our show, y'all. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We talked about marriage. We talked about abortion. We talked about should you get a divorce? Should you not get a divorce? Why? All that. I'm going to go with my final thoughts and say, fellas, if you need to make it where it's your choice to do it. Don't let a woman force you to do it. Don't let it. If you're not ready to do it, don't do it, because a woman's job is to try to go get herself in a position to win.
Your body, your choice.
Yes. your hand, your choice. You don't got to. But that's what I said. I feel like this. If you want to get a divorce, you should have to get your finger chopped off. That way, everybody knows you got divorced. You can't get remarried, and it is what it is.
Why can't we get like a scarlet letter like the chicks get when they were back in the day?
What's a scarlet letter?
Scarlet letter is like if a woman was like a whore or something like that. I believe that's
what they brand her or something.
They would like brand either make her wear a scarlet letter on her clothes or
no, because you can take clothes off.
I want brand the person.
Look at not just the man, the woman gets her hand cut off too.
Damn.
Not the hand, but the ring finger. Get it cut off. It's done. Now, because think about this. I don't know about you. I don't know what much the ring finger does, but I like this motherfucker staying on my body. I think when you think about having to get mutilated, you would be like,
I'll be all right. 9 finger beans. There we go. Boom. I'm okay. Like, I don't know how to play piano anyway. So
let me see if I can pick this up without this.
I can still play my PlayStation.
I can still pick it up. I don't know. But figure out who you want to be with. Figure out if you want to be with anybody. And if you don't, that's fine too. But just know it ain't going to be peace. People try to play it like it's going to be peace. It's going to be war. And be ready to play it. Anything else you want to say, Beans, before we get out of here?
Nah, we've said enough today.
All right, y'all. Today's Monday. Go put the grind in. Go put the work in. Don't try to take the easy road. Go put the work in. I'm telling you, anything you want to get in life, you're going to have to work for it. All right?
True.
I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
We out here.
That's got to be racist.